Hello everybody, I'm Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, and I am a lifelong Star Trek fan watching classic Doctor Who for the first time, and I've reached the 5th part of the Dalek invasion of Earth storyline, namely the episode The Waking Ally. So yes, apologies, I've been away for a little while here. Life has been very busy, work has been very busy, but I am back and I am very happy to be returning to the wonderful world of Doctor Who. Quick reminder that I do pause these videos, I do talk over them, that's just how I choose to react. It is what it is, but I would strongly urge you to watch this episode in its entirety before I spoil it completely by talking over it. Couple of quick bits of housekeeping. Just a reminder that I very much appreciate feedback, either at rewatchprojectpodcast@gmail.com, or probably more conveniently, you can just leave comments here right on the channel and I will get to those. So I've been very much appreciating the thoughts, the feedback, the insights, and the historical nuggets and background from you, the learned Whovian, who is guiding me by the hand through this first-time viewing of this classic TV series. I would also remind you to check out the other content on this channel, namely the aforementioned Rewatch Project of Hannah and Mike, the podcast where my wife Hannah and I go back and rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises. We are going and watching the first season of Babylon 5 at the moment, so that might be of some interest to you sci-fi fans out there. Also, do check out the other film, television, music, and general pop culture related goodness on this channel. And yeah, likes and subscribes very much appreciated. The more people that subscribe, the higher the profile of this channel gets raised, the more conversation there is, which is ultimately what all of this is about, and is a great motivator for doing these with a increased level of regularity. And last but not least, we do appreciate donations via PayPal, which really helps with the upkeep of this channel. Got a lot of equipment that's on its last legs, which really doesn't help me put these out too often. So contributions are very much welcome there. But as we always say, please only do so if you can without causing yourself any financial hardships, because we certainly don't want that. But anyway, without further ado, going to hit play and watch this episode of Doctor Who.
Play's no good.
Oh, we got a cliffhanger. They're getting it from all sides on this one, aren't they?
I hope it can't jump.
Oh, that's a great monster. That is what I think of when I think of a Doctor Who monster from my childhood. Just this kind of creature from the id. Primal, grotesque, non-human form.
Let's get out of
True
here.
monster.
No, hang on a minute.
God, the Daleks are cool, aren't they? Different colours as well.
All will be ready. The waste bucket in shaft 9 is being lowered now.
He's all clear now. Might as well take a chance. We can't stay here all night. Tyler, did they see us?
They do like to separate out the regular cast and sort of team them up with guests of the week to go off for these parallel escapades, don't they?
Of course, we should have to let them both come down before we decide to defend ourselves.
Well, we can take them one at a time.
Oh, yes, just one. The other's bound to return and bring back reinforcements.
And if we stick together long enough, I'll
Bloody Robo-Men. It's the first time we've seen guns, like proper regular Earth guns. Oh, go on, have him. This idea of resistance as well, it's got a very, I mean, obviously the World War II thing, but also like Planet of the Apes and a lot of those slightly later, human surviving type genres. This feels very much like that. Grubby-faced rebels lurking around with handguns.
No, I never take life. Only when my own is immediately threatened. Now then,
that energy is very similar. And I think the music as well, feels like very much like what we hear in Planet of the Apes as well.
Come along. You lead the way, my boy. Come along.
Sort of merged with John Wyndham.
Dogs will catch you. Dogs in the forest.
Dogs? Savage beasts.
Very atmospheric episode. Set design of a storm and
Mine. We have friends there.
Another cinematic flourish for this serial.
Nobody gets away from there, you'll be caught yourself.
Oh, you're lucky to have got this far. The patrols pass here.
Then how is it you're still free? They must know you're here.
Oh, they
That's a
know.
cool sci-fi idea.
No, but we can't.
Animals taking over.
Besides, we make clothes for the slave workers. We're more used to them doing that than we would be in the mine.
Feels like a Hammer movie.
How do you manage?
Great casting.
For food, I mean.
Oh, they give us some in return for the clothes. We're hungry most of the time, though.
We have some food here. You're
She's
welcome.
got a great
to
face.
Thank you. Thank you.
Barbara's hair's holding up. That's good. Some scheming going on there.
Shall you help me with the food?
Still no sign of the bottom. I caught it on the truck as I fell. Put your weight on me. Stand up. Put. It's no good. No?
Man of action.
If you can't move, we better get under cover.
Oh, hello.
It's too light here. We go over there. Now, put your weight on me. That's it. Slowly.
I went to London once. It seems years ago now.
It is a bit like radio, isn't it? The way that they sort of describe what's happening as it's happening. I guess TV's just so small and
Oh, when I went to
so much partial attention was given to them that there was a huge amount of explanation going on there.
And the astronaut fair I went.
Oh, look who's come to dinner.
Oh well, she's been captured.
How's that feeling?
Better. I don't think I'll be able to walk.
Don't worry. We'll stay here for a while.
Punk move. Not a lot of Hartnell so far in this one. Hope he crops up. That's the old guy. Oh, lock up your daughters.
Phil, it's Larry. Your brother, Larry.
That's a good writing, having that familial connection.
Remember me.
You are both runaways.
Angela. Your wife, Angela. I'll take you to her.
Oh, that's sad.
You must both be punished.
Gives the sense of human cost.
It's no good. Larry. No, Ian! Come on! Ian, get clear! Run while you've got the chance! Run, Ian. Run! Run, Ian. Run! Run! Mary.
Get
these bodies clear. Get them down the shaft. Shaft 7, shaft 8. I'll take care of that. Where's he go? Somebody try to
Children's television in the 1960s, ladies and gentlemen.
Get those boys out there. Hurry.
Bloody tragic.
Some fresh? You wanted some fresh? I've got some. Oh, no, not for me. I didn't want it. Not for me. No.
It's her boyfriend. What a smoothie.
Oh. Get up the journey fantastically well.
He's a
Saucy.
pretty fantastic sort of man. I could do this.
It's useful.
Hey.
Hot.
Oh.
Hey, you've got a big piece there. Doctor, would you like some? Ooh, smells delicious.
Susan's a very good cook.
Yes.
Quite.
Tell me, Doctor.
Nice to see Hartnell.
Now that you've seen the
Even if it
Dalek
is
face, what do you think?
coitus
Well,
interruptus.
it's quite obvious to me. It's the centre of the
Operation? Well, the fact they started mining operations didn't seem all that...
Trying to marry her off.
Yeah, well, we assumed that they were...
Considering they use live sound from the sets, I believe, it's amazing how quiet the Dalek props are. And also just how manoeuvrable. I mean, people make fun of them, but they're a pretty incredible technical achievement for the context of production.
I don't know, Jenny, I don't know, but...
Oh.
Right, step on the line and follow me.
Somebody pointed out to me that actor's from Are You Being Served? So thank you to the person on YouTube who did that. I knew him from somewhere. It's a blast from my past. It was a TV show that I used to watch constantly when I was a kid.
This is no ordinary uprising.
Are You Being Served? Just to go back and do reactions to a couple of episodes of that, that'd be interesting. So the colouring has a seniority allocation element to it.
Lose yourself there. Right.
That's cool. I like that kind of world building minutiae.
Give me your report. Dalek's controlling device will now report. We are
That's a cool shot of the Daleks. Gosh, so they're going to pilot the planet.
Device now armed. Release it.
Not a great position to be in. It's quite a pickle. Okay, so one more episode left of this serial. I really enjoyed that, and I'm really enjoying the serial. Number of things about the serial in general, but specifically this episode is, again, looks great. Great model work, great set work. But there's a combination of really interesting science fiction tropes here, and some of which were very early examples, certainly televisually. And I love the fact that you've got a combination of the somewhat traditional, not hard sci-fi, but kind of space opera, I suppose, or technological sci-fi of the Daleks themselves and all of that stuff. But you've also got the, as I say, for John Wyndham sort of esque, Day of the Triffids, or quite European science fiction like Pierre Boulle, like the Planet of the Apes novel, and of course films, of the idea of, the grubby resistance and how just informed and infused that is by World War II, European World War II imagery as well. And there's also some real pathos in this episode. The idea that you do get a sense that, these robo-men, the fact that they're being assimilated, to use a term that would come up in Star Trek a lot later, into being the kind of daywalkers, as it were, for the Daleks, is tremendously tragic. And we actually get to see a human element to that in quite a violent and shocking way for the time. And there's also great use of all the regular cast as well. Ian gets some great action adventure stuff to do. And it's really interesting to see Susan actually getting to become a woman in this as well. So yeah, really good stuff, really top tier Who as well. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing how that wraps up soon. So quick reminder, feedback very much appreciated. Leave comments here on the channel. Check out the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, the podcast that shares this channel, where my wife Hannah and I go back and rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises, and we're currently working our way through Babylon 5. And likes and subscribes are very much appreciated, as are donations through PayPal if you